It is it is past 8 o'clock, so we'll call the meeting of the Franklin Redevelopment Commission to order. And we'll start off with roll call. Paul Buning. Here. Ryan Duffy. Here. Drew Eggers. Here. Bob Buchan. Here. Richard Wertz. Here. Christy Ott got messed up because the school's time changed and getting her kids to school, so she's excused this morning because of the weather. So the first item of business is we do have a quorum. The first item of business are the approval of the minutes, is the approval of the minutes for November 19, 2019.
We'll make a motion to approve the minutes of November 19, 2019 minutes.
Second. Okay, any discussion from any of the members? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion is approved. We have under old business a declaratory resolution for TIF district amendment to designate Energizer personal property, January 20th, 2020 meeting. So, Rob or Krista?
I think that's just an update, or just a reminder that we're aiming for the January meeting to bring the declaratory resolution to you. That's the first of the 4 steps. It would then go from you to planning to then city council and come back to you probably February, maybe March for your public hearing.
Okay. Any questions of Rob about this issue? Questions? Okay, we'll move on then to new business, and we have resolution 2019-39 amended, which is the appropriation of about $295,500 for required bond payments relative to the TIF bond issuance project.
Last month you approved this resolution, and the mayor wanted to make sure this was coming out of the TIF area and not the bond proceeds, and I assured everybody that it was, and when I went back and realized I was wrong. So this fixes that. So this would fix the, this makes it so that the $295,500 is coming out of our TIF area, US 31 TIF area, not out of the bond proceeds. I think we ought to have
We'll have a public hearing on this.
yeah.
Okay.
So we'll not.
So these are payments we're making on the bond, but the money is coming from our TIF area, not from the bond proceeds themselves. And this fixes that.
So it comes out of the bond proceeds instead of other way around.
Other way around.
Okay.
So
We have a balance in the US 31 TIF. It's on your financial report, second page, the current balance.
I got you. It's coming out of the TIF area, not the bond proceeds.
correct.
Yeah, and so instead of that coming out of the $10,138,000 bond and reducing the projects that we can do, it's gonna come out of basically
The bond.
the savings.
Okay. All right, so we, at this point, need a motion to read by title only. And so, okay, is there a motion by Eggers, second by Wertz? Any discussion? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion approved. We'll open it up to a public hearing. Silence says a lot, so we'll close the public hearing and call for a motion to approve the resolution.
I move to approve the amended 2019-39 resolution as presented.
And looking for a second.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion from the members? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion is approved, so that's done. We have a professional services agreement regarding the 525E, County Road 525E design and inspection. My understanding is this is the first time it's really kind of being discussed formally before the RDC. If I'm wrong on that, let me know. But this is something that we're going to have to work on in the coming months.
That's correct.
Okay.
There was a memorandum of understanding from, Chris, do you recall the date, somewhere around 2001, I think, where the owner of Franklin Tech Park once the tech park reached a certain build-out level, subject to funding availability. This is sort of coming to a head now because of some development that we anticipate that will occur at the tech park over the coming months and years. We received a proposal from Crossroad Engineers to design and inspect the 525 East project that would be from from State Road 44 down to County Road 50 South. And Bob, if you want to chime in, if you recall those new names.
Forest Road to Mitchell Road.
Okay, Forest Road is 525 East, Mitchell Road is 50 South. Those are new names that are either proposed or
Have they been adopted?
they've been adopted, okay. So this will also include Mitchell Road from Forest Road over to 550 East.
Ham Road.
Ham? Okay,
2 minutes.
thank you. So the amount of the proposal is, the total amount is $407,120. We would ask that the commission direct staff to prepare the necessary resolution to be heard at the next meeting.
Mark, you have an estimate on the road repair
The reconstruction, the estimate's right around the $1.5 million.
total?
Yeah, and our intent is to apply for community crossings to assist with that.
Is that with Crossroads, the one that name?
No,
So it's fair to say we're gonna hear more about this in the months to come then.
that's correct, yes.
Is there a time deadline on the construction of this road or a timetable?
We'd like to have it reconstructed next year, by the end of the year.
Okay. And I'm presuming we don't have the numbers on this built into our cash flow, do we, at this point?
The very last line, under cash flow projects under consideration, the 407,120 is added in there.
Okay. And the,
But that's only for the fee.
yeah, so we don't have the actual build expense in that. But as you stated, we will be applying.
We'll apply for community crossings, which is a 50-50 match,
Okay.
if it's awarded.
So we're looking roughly about 750,000 out of our pocket, if we get it.
That's correct.
And Mark, is the 407, is that just design, or is there?
That's design, right-of-way engineering and management, and inspection.
Okay.
Back with Knoll is the developer that's moving this along, at least on the development side.
That's correct.
I think he's looking to acquire, he's got the ground, and now he's looking to sell part of it off for a new construction, possibly.
Yes.
Okay. I know at one point they were looking at Asen, maybe expanding, that would necessitate at least part of this road to be expanded or rebuilt.
And there's also development being looked at on the east side of Forest Road.
Okay. So it just keeps moving east, so.
Yes.
So anyway, put it on your radar screen. Again, what we need to do today is to authorize legal counsel to prepare documentation for presentation in January. Is that why I heard you on this?
Correct.
Where we can fund the design work for Crossroads for the amount indicated, the 295.5. So I'm sorry, no, the other amount, the 407,120.
January, February both have holidays.
Okay. For our meetings.
Yes.
Well, we met on the third Tuesday, which would be on the day after Martin Luther King.
Does this have to go back before the
No, we've already approved it, subject to
Board
funding.
of Works?
Okay.
So our total cost would be the half of the 1.5 million, right? And plus.
The $1.5 million includes reconstruction of 50 South. That's not part of the agreement with in the 300,000 range. I'll have to verify that. I'll have that number at the next meeting.
Okay, and now,
So-
and now thoroughly,
Okay, so if we are successful with community crossings, we'd be looking at our match being 750,000, but we would seek reimbursement or, actual construction by the developer of that, County Route 50 South portion, which is, I recall is about 300,000. So the net would be about 450 for construction,
for construction, for
Yes.
crossroads,
plus crossroads.
so $850.
What's your confidence level on being approved on the grant? High, medium? No way?
No, I think probably between medium and high.
Okay. Okay, it's an economic development project, is really.
It is, and NDOT is funding those types of projects with community crossings, so. There's a good likelihood that we'll receive at least some funding for it.
This property that's on both sides of Forest Road, is that in the TIF? Do we have TIF areas set up for those?
West side is,
The west side has been in, but the east side, is not annexed yet. It won't be effective until
January 1.
January 1, so it can't be added.
Is that something that should be on our radar as far as TIF and that other side once we can?
Yes.
That's a whole another topic, but I think the topic that you want us to, the business you want us to do now is to get a motion for authorization of legal counsel to draw up documents for the funding of the professional services agreement.
Correct.
So we're looking for a motion.
Make a motion to move forward with the professional service agreement with Crossroads.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. And again, there'll be an opportunity next time we meet in January to have a public hearing on this and have further discussion. And this is not, it helps me, maybe if we have maybe a map layout of this, just so we kind of, I know where it's at, but just kind of in case somebody else may need to get their bearings. Who's to say I won't need it to at that time? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion's approved. Should we also, as it relates to the TIF area, I don't know that we need formal action on this, but do we, as far as maybe having Rob start the process of creating a TIF area? Presume this is what once needs to come out of the mayor's office, like for direction, but TIF and that other side. Everybody kind of agrees on that. I don't know how, do we need to?
I think the issue with the timing on that is that there's a limit on the TIF district, the length of the TIF district, and so until you have development ready to occur, which they're planning now, we don't wanna start that TIF district until it's ready to have an increase in assessed value, so it's just a timing issue, and so we should be ready to do that within the first quarter, I would say, of 2020.
So really no formal action for now, but be ready to move when we need to move.
Yes.
Okay. And just so that everybody understands what this is about, people that might be watching this on the movie or on the camera over there, we tip these areas so that we have the funds to provide infrastructure for these companies when they come in. And that way it comes pretty much out of that area. So that's the primary function of what we're here to do and help spur that kind of growth that we wish to have in our community. Okay, that takes care of that one. And now we're on item C, resolution 2019-40, that's $100,000 for the Westview Roundabout project. And since Mark's nailed the podium up there, I presume you're going to talk about this one too.
That's correct.
Okay.
This is
Not
for-
nailed to it, but you're close to it.
Well, this is for inspection, for that Westview Roundabout project. That project was let last month. The construction, will be, June and July of this coming year. Actually, pre-construction, I think, will start on May 26th. We had a pre-construction conference with the contractor yesterday. Completion date, open to traffic would be August 3rd, so it's during the school break this summer. We actually let 3 projects last month. The West F Trail project and the South Main Street project are the other 2. We already have funding resolutions for those 2 projects, so this Westview Roundabout project is the only one that we have to get the funding in place for the inspection.
Okay. This is on our cash flow, and, okay. We need a public hearing on this one too as well. Okay. Looking for a motion to read by title only.
Move read by title only.
Thank you, Drew. Any second? Thanks, Paul. Any discussion? Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion approved. We'll now open this up for a public hearing. A lot of people thought we were starting on the roundabout, but the commercial property going out there.
Yes, American Health Network is building a medical office building.
They're gonna move across the street, aren't they?
I think they're gonna have both.
Are they gonna have both?
Yeah, I believe this is gonna be new doctor's office space
Okay.
in the new building.
So the one question I get, you don't have to answer this, I don't know the answer, but is that, how in the world are they gonna get a roundabout and all that? But they'll fit it in.
I have one question, Mark. In this contract, is there any penalty for running late? Only because several people have asked that the school, I think it starts that first week of August.
Well, our contract is with the inspection firm. Our contract is not with the contractor. NDOT holds that contract. There are liquidated damages for failure to perform, but the contractor will also be allowed additional days if there are weather delays or anything like that, so.
It's a pretty important intersection with those 2 school projects.
Yes, and everyone's aware as the contractor, and I don't think that there's any concern with them performing so long as they have the ability to do so.
Okay. Any other questions, comments? I'll close the public hearing and ask for a motion for approval of the resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we got a motion by Deputy and a second by Muni. Any discussion amongst the other members on this? This is something we've known about for a long time, so it's part of keeping it moving along. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That resolution is approved. There's no other new business that I see, and so we'll move on to financial reports. Chris?
So I have your November financial report. This is just again, an accounting of what has been spent through the end of November. Enlarge that a little bit. So you'll see each of the resolutions, and there are a few that Mark and I have been working on, and with Julie's help, the encumbrances for next year. So you'll see that at our January meeting for your December financial report. That's always kind of a nice cleanup at the end of the year to show projects that either were underbid or finished. There's some funds that are freed up for that. I did talk to Jane last night, and she said that we had received our disbursement from the county for the November taxes, and so I'll find out. She said she would give me that today, so we can see how close we were on our estimate, and I'll email that to you guys too, so you can see if there's any additional funds available there. Hopefully we've been conservative. But just interest earned, we did receive the $50,000 in the, for the sale of the auction barn from the Parks Department, so that's also in there, and then a couple of grant reimbursements from the state. So you'll see that here on this line, the 311 and 398 for grant reimbursements, that's included in there as well. Any questions on the regular TIF fund? I went ahead and I thought I included the US 31, but
You did.
You did.
US 31 TIF bond. So I wanted to show you how we're tracking this. So these are the dollar amounts that we received. This is basically what we have in the bank at the start of the year was $492,000. And then the estimate amounts are listed here. So I will also send you those amounts. I know those were considerably higher. They look more like the May amounts. And so we were very conservative on that one. And so that bond payment is listed there because that, under expenditures, that is the only payment that would come out of that actual account. But below, I have listed any invoices that have been paid out of the actual bond. And so just keeping a balance running here of those, we'll have, you'll see the proceeds were invested, and then we have the professional fees for the bond, and then there's the 3 Shrewsbury invoices, and so that's for the design of the amphitheater, and then we paid some additional invoices in December. So on your December report, those will be listed there as well, so we'll keep a running total of the bond balance that way. So you can see exactly what's been spent out of that bond.
Chris, I know you've been in on a number of meetings with Shrewsbury and other people from the city. How does the design of all that, how's that progressing on the amphitheater and all that?
I would say, I mean, it's coming along. There's been a lot of discussions about with the Parks Department and then also planning and engineering about just kind of logistics of how it will function. And I'd say we're maybe 80% of the way. And I know that we've had some talks with them about coming to you to do kind of an update at the January meeting, just to give an idea of kind of where that committee is landed. And
I would like to see them come in, maybe as we get a little closer, maybe to an understanding about what actually is gonna happen and what it's gonna cost. Maybe that'd be better to do. I've been in on a couple of meetings, and I think it's kind of like it's a big wish list right now, and so some of that's getting pared back, all within a range that I think everybody can live with, that we can afford and pay for. And I think as we get closer to that number, we'll kind of know then what we're going to do. Maybe at that point, I don't see that maybe coming until maybe around February as far as them coming in here for that. Is that fair?
Well, I don't know if it's you or Chris, but have they got the design fee? I know we were talking about that for the US 31 project, and part of this bond was for that.
Oh, what kind of amount will be?
Yes.
Good
We
question.
kind of thought half and half.
I think it's going to probably be closer to 60-40 and 40% in the design work. Is that an accurate?
yeah, for US 31, you have that
Yeah,
amount, right?
That amount is right around 3.2 million for the design
That's bad.
of 31, yes.
Good questions.
And I can tell you that the site layout of the amphitheater is very close to being complete. Now it's coming down to design questions and concerns about the amphitheater, the stage itself, and how that's going to be designed and the size of it.
In case you haven't been by there, most of the tear down work's been done, hasn't it?
Yes.
And
Except for Graham's.
and that'll be this summer. And, but they've actually done a lot more. I think the mayor pointed out to me that they've done a lot more along the creek line than, which is good because they tore out a bunch of brush and a lot of that stuff back in there. You're not probably allowed to drive back in there, but I would encourage you to drive by, and if you haven't seen it, check it out, because it's kind of open that whole area up down in there. I think the amphitheater is going to be basically where the Graham site is, maybe just a little bit east of that, I'm not sure. But anyway, that work's progressing, and I think as we get closer, as the folks that are doing the designing and figuring out what all's going to happen, what it's going to cost, then we'll get them in here and ask that they give an overview for the members about where that is. So